Hey, we're on location. We're somewhere out on the island somewhere, in some place I've never been. I haven't been around lately. I had a cold I'm still just trying to get over, and so I sound a little bit knackered, but we're here with Nick and Sam, and Nick's going to show us around. This is his shop. So here's a big, huge air duct
that I just could not let go. I've always been looking for something for dust containment for blowing out computers, and this would facilitate that perfectly. You know, lining it with filters and then having a large motor, so we'll be pulling in at least 1,000 cubic feet per minute of air going through the filters and then out and out, either ducted into the ceiling or outside if it's something hazardous. This ended up being the perfect shape. I've been keeping my eye out for years, so I had to take it even though I don't have the space.
Various bins of sundry items. There's a bunch of capacitors in there.
Entire bin is capacitors.
Shit.
And you got some bigger ones there and some older ones there. And this is all the mounting hardware for the capacitors.
Yeah, yes indeed.
That's all old transformers and stuff, which is really scrap.
This Nokia box caught my eye just because it's some sort of PC, because it's got an optical and floppy drive.
It's a Nokia router from the 90s, early 2000s, which runs on a Pentium 100, 8 megs of RAM, something along those lines. And it's actually on ball bearings the front, so you could pull out the chassis while it's still mounted in the rack.
Nifty. The generator, and this, what looks like an air conditioner, is actually a water chiller. It's got lines going in and out. And a couple air tanks, an old PC sitting there, a couple more air tanks and great shit like that. Circuit boards and other items. Big expandy thing.
Gotta have a big expandy thing.
What does it do?
I think it's for like going through files and stuff and organizing files.
Okay.
Maybe.
Otherwise it just...
Here, I have something for you.
Oh, that's out of like a washer majority. Yeah. That's the water control height adjustment kind of thing. And this is the control motor for one?
That's like the main switch.
Yeah, the main timer
rotary
thing.
dial guy. There's a thin client, but that's scrap really. You see a Video 8 module from a Sony TV unit.
Yep.
The back panel from it.
I hope you take that apart.
Yeah, I think so.
A bunch of tools and stuff here. Mini drill press and crap like that. What's this guy up here?
Those are motors from electric wheelchairs.
Oh, cool.
Which I salvaged because I have a large projector screen that is motorized and the motor is burnt out on it. And the replacement is several $100s or $400. So I'm going to put one of those motors in.
A couple bench grinders, impulse sealer for like heat shrink plastic, large fan with a heatsink.
A little bit of memory.
Dell PowerEdge T310.
I just got that in.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That was the last load of stuff I got. That's the one item that will pay for everything. Because I managed to get the serial number off of it in one of the close-up pictures of a different item.
Awesome.
So I was able to pull the fact that it was built last year and is still under warranty.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A couple DVR boxes, it looks like.
Yeah. It's an old Xeon 2 meg cache chip.
Without a heatsink.
Without the heatsink or plastic shroud or anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we have a bunch of processors and shit ton of RAM. God, I gotta go through that and see what's there. And a whole boatload of processors, more in there. Fucking nice. Looks like main boards out of some sort of LCD or plasma TV.
60-inch Samsung plasma.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put those on eBay. This is
nice components there.
Pentium 100 from '95 from a Gateway machine.
ISA.
EDO memory.
Yeah. How much EDO is on there, do you know?
I don't know. I haven't dug into it yet.
Whole bank of capacitors. You can have a lot of fun with that.
It's going to become a ring launcher first, I think, and then take it from there.
Yep. Big contactor.
Nice big contactor to dump all that ridiculous current through.
Yep.
And then we have various bridge rectifiers to fiddle around with.
To bridge the rectification.
Of course. Radiant coil or a
Toroidal.
toroid coil.
Transformer of some kind, right?
Yeah. Made in Canada.
It might actually work.
Yeah.
Big IBM server rack of some kind.
These are all
Big IBM server rack.
These are the capture units for police car computers, and to each of these 2 cameras will connect and a control interface that you can control this unit from the driver's seat. And I just happen to get in all the parts now, which I've had various bits, and now I have complete systems.
Number of other PCs sitting here, awaiting their fate. Some nice big cable.
Yeah, it's 10 gauge, 250 foot extension cord. And there's lots and lots of casters behind it.
Yeah.
I get them whenever I can because you never know when you need a good set of wheels.
That's correct.
Told you.
Oh, we got
Sam
Doodads.
brought snacks.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Yeah, Doodads. Over here we have various prototyping boards with discrete components, which nowadays everything is practically on one chip. But yeah, all kinds of neat stuff, whatever it is. An old prototyping. Well, I know what the components are. Old prototyping board from Radio Shack. Interesting bus connector on it. Big plasma in here. Bunch of UPSs, it looks like, down way in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of UPSs here.
Other various items and stuffs. Oh, an 8-inch inline duct fan. I'm familiar with those. Bunch more UPSs here. Whole boatload of them.
Roll of 4-gauge wire.
A lot of batteries.
Well, those are just housings for batteries. Batteries are expensive. This
Yes,
right
indeed.
here is I got a fingerprinting machine in. Actually, I got 2 different ones, and that's the module which I have to figure out the interface of for. You just put your palm on there and it turns red, and anybody who's been booked before would be familiar with that. That's some sort of audio interface to the computer, which I haven't. I was going to send it to the geek group, but I haven't had a chance.
Oh yeah. All kinds of stuff on here. Look at all the ports, man. This is the stock room, apparently. All kinds of cables. Power plugs and stuff. A couple optical drives, maybe. Electrical boxes. Server, hard drive insleds. Video cables, DVI. Routers and various items, HDMI extenders in there, dollar bill. I guess that's part of the haul. I don't know. Oh, he's got power cords galores. Look at that. Even drew the fucking right. Some sort of handprint, something he was explaining before. More boxes of cables and various shit. More cables. SCSI cables. Fiber. Number of different patch cables. It's like a toner cartridge. box of mice. Maybe I'll pilfer a USB mouse out of there. I'm running low on them. Oh, here's... Gee, I've never seen that before. A USB mouse, brand new in box. Oh, check it out. Some Genesis cartridges. Looks like we got some corrosion happening on the contacts. Oh, Game Boy. A real live Game Boy. Freaking rights he did. If he's got the printer for it, I'll be very impressed. But... all kinds of good shit. There's a big sodium light up here. I don't know. I guess it points up so you don't go blind, and he claims that's only a 400 watt. Some switches and...
That's actually donations for the Geek Group, which they were supposed to have freight paid for, and they have not yet complied.
Serious audio rack right here. Whole bunch of amps and good shit, and an Onkyo head unit. And just, I mean, look at the ports, man. Look at the ports. Go fuck every one of those ports. Utterly amazing. All kinds of great shit. Sub on standby with the red light there. Some big speakers. Maybe we'll have a little demo of that later. Another TV here. Apparently works fine. It's got RS-232 as well. I need that. I love cereal. Especially for breakfast. Oh yeah. And this is the electronics components and stuff area. Warehouse. These are all real old stock, you said, right?
Yeah, old, new stock.
Resistors and all kinds of good stuff. Real old school. This is some sort of something over here. And that's a lot.
All by Alan Bradley.
Alan Bradley, yeah. Shit.
Got
New
some
inbox.
Diodes. New diodes. Some sort of polarized component. And this badass vintage lamp, which I cannot wait to get set up.
Yeah, that's...
I think it is beautiful. In
it
every
is.
way.
You could mount that right on the bench
Well,
there.
yeah,
But
I just haven't gotten around to it. A couple hard drive magnets.
those are always handy.
Some really cool gauges. I think
Jeweled movement. Oh, it even has power.
so. Might be a little nuclear reactor in there for all I know. That thing came out of the box from a decade ago.
Some monitors. Another little TV.
Some tough book tablets. I build Honda diagnostic systems with them for basically that's what they'll use to repair the cars at the dealerships I manage.
Right.
So take a medical kit tablet and convert it to something for automotive. This is the old generation that I made, which those are replacing. And they're beat to hell.
Yeah. Not that tough.
Yeah. They try.
And the Vicon
Oh yeah, that's a
was a...
PTZ camera mount that I will eventually put on the roof, and it has 100 times optical lens, and the roll of stuff to the right of it is lead embedded rubber for radiation shielding, I think.
What is that sitting right on top of the roll?
That is a probe for I think it's for the microwave testing stuff. I haven't looked it up yet. But it's a probe for testing certain frequencies. I have a few of them. That's the prettiest one. There's
Some older testing probes and stuff. That looks like something out of Moon Patrol.
yeah. This company does do stuff for NASA. As far as what, I really don't know. Oh, here's a big ass fuse holder.
Yep.
higher power cables.
Some big honking,
yeah, I don't understand it. I'm gonna set
big
up
connectors.
something to demo you.
Oh yeah, he's setting up the demo now.
Chapstick?
And then over here we have the monitor horde up here. There's a monitor horde going on up there. I love that kind.
Like 200, but now they're, you know, 100, 150, something like that.
Yeah, they're celery processors, it looks like, with Vista. And a sub, some more monitors, some other good shit, some other thin client machines there, all the way up to the damn ceiling. And then there's the buildings up there.
Like 200, but now they're, you know, 100, 150, something like that.
Yeah, they're celery processors, it looks like, with Vista. And a sub, some more monitors, some other good shit, some other thin client machines there, all the way up to the damn ceiling. And then there's the buildings up there. A DeskJet 9800 and a Samsung laser printer all-in-one maybe kind of thing over here with just boring USB, but it is network, so that's kind of cool. But the HP still has parallel, yeah. We're gonna have a little demo of the audio system here. Here are all the servers, although I have no idea what in the hell they're for. This is a whole shit ton, bunch of battery backups, and some other Ethernets and server type things with blinkies, blinking lights, switch that's not connected, some more rack mounted shit over there, and power up there, and the big 1000 CFM fan that Nick was referring to before. It's pretty awesome.
Alright. This is how we solve a heating problem.
And you can feel the airflow out of that, man. You don't want to get your hand caught in that shit. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, so that was the deal, everybody. That was Nick's shop. That was kind of awesome, and I'm heading home now. Got a little bit of a ride ahead of me, but that's all right. As long as I can find my fucking way home, we're all set. So anyway, he's got a lot of cool stuff there. Definitely my kind of playground, if you will, coming from the tech field and that. And he gave me a boatload of shit. I mean, a total fucking boatload of shit. He gave me a crate of hard drives, a crate full. Not like a milk crate full, but like the thing that they actually come in, like the styrofoam thingamajobbers that, you know, to pack them in. So they're actually packed up pretty nice. There's a bunch of old IDE drives because nobody needs that kind except for me anymore. And a couple SATA drives, which would be good for a couple little project machines. I have a lot of desktops at home that I've been meaning to get loaded up with Windows just to have as like, yeah, here's a computer. It's useless by today's standards, but it works. Make them into shoutcast servers, make them into print servers for a couple printers, especially if you have USB type kind of things and stuff like that. And shit like that. So anyway, I got to figure out where the hell I'm going, and I'm gonna get home, and as soon as I start feeling a lot better and get rid of this damn cold, then I'll be making some more videos. So take care, everybody. We'll see you.